everyone, and welcome to episode 20 of the Road to 2000 series. Let's start a game. And yeah, we've been losing games recently, so that's kind of unfortunate. I'm down to 1956, which puts me 44 elo away from my goal. And, I mean, hopefully we can start winning. That'd be very nice. But, okay, anyways, we get paired against a 1971, who is slightly higher than us in the elo, but we don't gain any elo from a draw, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's alright. Yeah, but we get the white pieces, so that's a nice slight advantage. Also, I recently heard that Hikaru actually got a peak blitz elo of like 34-16, I believe. So, yeah, that's pretty insane, to be honest. I've got to make a video on that, because the last time I made a video on this peak elo, it was 34-05. Then he got like a 34-08, and now he has a 34-16, so that's like really crazy. But first I have to make a peak elo about Fabiano, which is a slight spoiler alert, but yeah, Fabiano has the highest rapid elo, so I'll be making a video on that at some point because nobody actually has yet, so I think people will be interested to know. But anyways, this position already looks kind of interesting. A lot of these pawns are like sporadic around the board. Maybe knight here, just I don't know. This is already kind of tough. I don't know what to do here. Maybe I go here. If they play like pawn here, I think I've got to like slide the knight. But then they take. Maybe not. I don't know. Here takes. Maybe the knight here. Yeah, actually that seems kind of smart. And if knight takes, I'll always just have this. Okay. Yeah, they're trying to take this, that's for sure. So I guess let's go knight here. Let's just try to reroute this knight, since it's not doing much at the very moment. We're also threatening to play c3. Okay, they simply take. That makes sense. I will just take with the queen. I might have given him this move, actually, like, previously, but thank goodness they didn't see that. I guess it really wouldn't have mattered, though. Okay, anyways, we're getting rid of their bishop pair, which seems very nice, in my opinion. Now I think we should go, maybe rook here. Yeah, rook here looks nice. Yeah, I like that move. Rook here. Maybe we play this in the future, or maybe we play this in the future. I'm not 100% sure. I just really like that rook lift, in my opinion. Alright, do we go knight here? That seems kind of dumb, actually, because this looks like I'm just going to get pushed back. Maybe let's go knight here. Yeah, let's go knight here. Knight here, we're threatening to simply take this knight. They probably are going to trade, that would be my guess, but maybe they won't. I don't think they have anything else. This sacrifice does not seem to work. This bishop is kind of like bad if I had to have an opinion on it. Okay. I think if I take? Okay, if I take, they play takes with the pawn, and I lose a piece. So clearly I don't want that, or I lose an exchange. But I mean, yeah. Maybe knight here. Yeah, let's get the knight right here. I feel like that's pretty solid. Maybe we play c3 next. Maybe we get this knight in. If we can get the knight here without this knight disrupting, it'd be very good. Okay, wait, that blunders a fork. Or does it? Wait a minute. Here? Bishop here. Maybe it doesn't blunder a fork. Okay. Yeah, I thought it... Oh, but then we have takes we take this rook right here, and it attacks the queen. So yeah, I think this does work. Let's go for it. Alright, we attack the two rooks. And now we take with this. We attack the queen. And now I think my position's good. Okay, yep, they play rook takes. Now what do we do? I think we just slide the queen back. And yeah, I mean, that seems pretty solid. Yeah, let's go for it. Just slide the queen back. Yeah, and I think I might be winning. I don't know. It's still hard to tell, of course, because sometimes an exchange is not enough. But, okay. Anyways, they play queen there. I don't know what I want to play here. Maybe c3? It seems solid. c3. Yeah, I'm gonna go for it. c3. Oh, but then I kind of give up this idea of connecting the rooks. Maybe I go here, queen here. Yeah, that seems pretty good. Let's go for it. Queen here. Queen here, if knight d2 I take. So yeah, I mean that would be silly. If they take this, I can just take their queen because there's no fork. Okay, they go queen there. What do I do here? Maybe just knight here. That seems dumb. I give up a pawn. Or maybe it doesn't actually. Because pawn takes. I'm not 100% sure yet. Maybe just c3. Yeah, let's just go c3. It doesn't look too bad for my rook. Oh, but if I ever wait, I'm realizing if I move this knight, then I kind of give up that pawn. So that'd be kind of silly to do. So maybe we go queen here. Oh, but then queen there, we give up the c pawn. Yeah, I don't know. This is still a tough position, that's for sure. Maybe we just go c3. Yeah, let's just go c3. No harm in that. I just don't want to blunder anything stupid. Which could happen, because sometimes I am dumb. Alright, let's go queen here. I don't think they have anything. Maybe they have a miracle. I hope they don't. I just really, I want to win this, because I've been losing all my games pretty much. So yeah, it really hurts the series, I think, when I lose all these games. It also is kind of hurting my channel playing this game a lot, I think, because my views have gone a lot lower. Probably because I'm not doing any of the other stuff right now, which I understand, to be honest. I know people don't really care too much about this series compared to some of my other content, but yeah, I mean, this is just what I want to do for now, and it's also like a lot easier to film, so it wastes a lot less hours out of my day. So yeah, it's pretty nice. But I guess I will start doing the other stuff at some point. Yeah. Because, I mean, I think the goal of YouTube is to have a happy audience. What do we do here? Do I just plant the knight here, perhaps? I don't know. This knight wants to go here. So wait, if we play knight here, what are they going to play? They might play queen here so that they can threaten to move that. They really want to put the knight there. That's for sure. So I think this makes sense. Yeah, let's go knight here. Knight here. If they go here, we'll take. And if they take, then I feel like we have pawn here, maybe. I don't know. It's nice to cover that square. They probably want to go there. That's probably what they're going to do. Oh, knight there. They just go right back. Pawn here. Knight here. Maybe queen here. Queen here. Queen here. Then we take. So they've got to go queen here, I think. I gotta play a bit faster, don't I? Maybe we bring the rook back. Yeah, let's get the rook back into the game. Okay, yep. That seems pretty good. I don't think they have any like immediate like threats, or at least it doesn't look that way. They could trade their knight for a pawn, but that seems kind of dumb. So yeah. Okay, they go pawn there. Kind of unexpected, to be honest. Now can we go here and then here, and then we get the queens off the board? I mean, not really, actually. They could go knight there. Maybe knight here? Knight here. Yeah, that looks solid. Knight here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that move a lot. Okay, they go queen there. If I go here, where are they going to go with the knight? I'm not 100% sure. But let's do it. Let's go here. if they play knight here, they don't really have any, like, threats, I guess. Okay, they go there anyway. Maybe now we... king here. That seems solid, king here. Yeah, let's go for king here. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, knight there. Kind of unexpected, actually. I didn't see that move. But now I think we go queen here. That looks nice. Yeah, queen here. This knight has one move, really. And yeah. Man, the thing is, if pawn here, knight here, it kind of looks like my knight might get trapped. Although, I'm not 100% sure. We're probably going to play knight here next. That looks kind of solid. Man, I just really need to simplify this position before it gets too scary on the clock. This is like, yeah, I mean, my time is definitely getting low. And they've not let me trade off any of the pieces, really. Okay, but wait, isn't that a forced queen trade? Yeah, that looks like a forced queen trade. Yeah, I think so. Let's go for it. Check. And they've got to go queen there. And now I think we can take... There we go. Okay, now that we have the queens off the board, this should be easier. I'm not 100% sure just yet. Let's go knight here. Try to get this knight off the board. It'd be very nice. If not, we'll just simply reroute it. Probably to here. Yeah, that looks good. They might go knight here. They want to take... No, actually, that wouldn't work, actually, because the knight's defending. I thought the pawn could take, and then it would be like this, but no. Now I think we gotta go knight here. We just can't get careless. We can't get careless, so I'm not going to play too fast, but I am going to play fast enough. I want to go knight here, attack this pawn. They're probably going to go knight here so that they can push the pawn. But if that happens, then I guess I just slide back, maybe, and then I slide my knight to a3. I don't know. It's still kind of tough. It's still a pretty tough position. Okay, they go rook there. I didn't expect that, to be honest. But now I think I play rook here. Oh, but then they play knight there. Okay, so maybe knight here first. Yeah, let's attack this bishop and cover the c square. Okay, and now let's go rook here. Rook here, and then we're going to play knight here, knight here. Okay, let's see what they do. Maybe they'll play knight here so that they can threaten to go there. No, they play pawn there. Okay, but let's play rook here. It doesn't look like my rook's going to get trapped. I mean, it kind of does, but I think I'm probably fine. Okay, knight. Let's go knight here. Yeah, that seems solid. Knight here. And let's see, knight. If knight here, and then we have pawn here, I think. And then if they take, we take their rook, and then we move the knight. Okay. Okay, now let's go knight here. Or wait, is there a better square? No, let's just go here. Yeah, that looks nice. Now it looks like we've locked off a lot of their ideas. Maybe they're gonna go knight there. Okay, they do. That's still tough. I don't like this. I guess let's go here. Yeah, let's go here. They might go knight here. And then knight there. I don't know. Why did I allow this? Yeah, it looks like that's what they're gonna do. Oh no, they just go back. Okay, wait a minute. I guess let's... I've kind of like got myself in a bad situation, I think. Okay, let's go knight here. Defend this pawn. Yeah, defending the pawn looks very solid. And then maybe we'll go here. And if the knight takes, then we have takes. Okay, they simply play that. But now, let's see here. No, they just have en passant. I don't like this. My position's gotten kind of stuck here. I guess let's get the king into the game. Yeah, let's get the king into the game. That looks good. Okay. Man, I'm still so scared. I'm still so scared. I just really need to get rid of this, like, this blockage on this side of the board. Okay. Let's go king here. Thank goodness we didn't play that. That would have been bad. Okay, let's go king here. We gotta play fast. We have to play fast. I'm not gonna be able to commentate as much, but we gotta play fast. Okay, and now let's go knight here. Okay, we did just allow takes, actually. That was kind of... No, wait, takes there. That actually... No, that still works. So, yeah, they can't take. I guess they could play rook takes. Oh, rook takes. Rook takes was a dumb thing to allow. Oh, but they played knight takes. Wait, now we just have this, right? Okay, now I think we go here. Okay, and now we take. Wait a minute. Whoa. Yes! This should be winning now. I just have to play really fast. Come on. Oh my goodness. Please, please, please. Please let me win this. Oh. Okay, yeah, takes. And then we're gonna sack the rook for this. Okay, have we played enough bullet to be able to win this? Oh, this is gonna be tight. This is gonna be super tight. Okay, let's take this. If we can trade this, that would be awesome. Okay, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Yes. And now let's go here. Come on, 37. Oh my goodness. This is so intense. No, but I should be able to win this. Come on. They're gonna play pawn here, I think. Nope, they will go there. Let's go rook here. Cut the king off a bit. Oh, come on. Don't lose this. Do not lose this. Takes, 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 takes. Oh man, please, please. We're threatening to take their pawn. Okay, they simply trade. Now we can take this. We can pre-move it. Yep. Okay. And now let's go rook here. Whoo. Okay, pawn here. Pawn here. King here. King here. King here. Oh my goodness. This is going down to the wire. Yeah, but they can't get past the line. 28 seconds. Okay, I should be good. I should be good. Oh man. It's I probably have to play a bit more bullet here. Yeah, let's just make a queen. It's safe. Okay, can we take? Yep, we can. There we go. All right, and now check. They're gonna go for a stalemate here, which makes sense. I usually go for stalemates in these type of situations. Okay, let's push the pawn. All right, check. We can push. We can push again. Yep. Check. Let's just sack the rook. I don't really care. I'm kind of panicking here. Check. Yep, this should be fine. Because now they have to take. And then there's check. Oh, they took that. Okay. Check. And then check. Yes. Check. Yes, and then mate. And then mate. Ah, let me move the rook there. Okay. Whew. Oh my goodness. I almost messed that up at the end. That was really dumb. Okay, but I was still able to win that game. The time situation definitely was pretty bad there. I'm probably gonna have to hold on to a bit more time in the future if I don't want to get into those really scary situations. But I did manage to win the game, so let's game review that game and see what went right. Okay, so here's the game, and I played it at 89.1% accuracy, and it also was looking like, according to the eval bar, that once I was winning, I never really let them get an advantage. Besides here, I guess here I technically had a slightly better position. Maybe they wanted me to just play this. I could see that being what they want. No, maybe they just wanted... What did they want here? Oh, no, I played the right move. Okay, so... They probably wanted me to play e5. No, knight bd2? I don't fully understand why this is so advantageous, but... I mean, I guess, like, maybe it's just a more solid position. Maybe it's because I have more pieces out. I don't know, but it's only 0.9, so really it doesn't matter too much because that's still basically a draw. Okay, but yeah, they eventually got their pawn here, which is a little bit scary. There were points during this game where I thought they were winning, but I guess they just never really were. And as soon as they let me have this fork, that's where I started to shine, and I never really let them get an advantage from that point on. But it does look like I slowly was losing my advantage. Like, the queen trade was not the best, apparently. I guess it's because I really, like, I was messing up right here on the side of the board. And it got down to, like, +1, which that actually is kind of like a draw. So maybe I did kind of let them have some advantage here. But then they play knight c4, okay, and then, yeah, I mean, they were probably supposed to play knight b3 here to lock up everything. But, yeah, thank goodness they didn't find that. And, yeah, I mean... Eventually, I bring the king in, which is what I need, and I had a minute here. But I was able to play 40 moves, or actually it was like 38 moves. But right here, they had to play rook takes. No, they didn't have to play rook takes. I thought rook takes was the only way to hold on here. And I thought it was actually going to end up being a draw, but they played the wrong idea. And then, yeah, even after this check, I was able to slide the king away, because once they moved the knight here, which is actually, the big mistake of the game, I was able to simply take, and after they took, I got a free rook. And eventually, I just simplified the position, because I was on 40 seconds. And, yeah, I mean, this endgame was definitely very sloppy, I'll admit. Like, not this part of the endgame, more or less the conversion was very sloppy. I was panicking way too much that a stalemate was going to happen. And right here, I missed a really obvious checkmate in one. I literally see that, like, instantly now, but, I mean, in the game, I guess I just missed that. And then I kind of, like, was panicking, but then, eventually I was just able to, set up this ladder checkmate. So, it does look like I'm gonna have to get better at converting fast, but, I mean, yeah, at least I was still able to win the game, and, yeah, that's the most important part. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and goodbye!